Hey everybody, I'm Joe Killinger. I'm a real estate investor and entrepreneur, and we put these videos together every week to give you all the tips and insights from my experience over the last several years. So make sure you tune in and subscribe, and thank you. Everybody, thank you for tuning in. I'm getting a lot of questions from a lot of viewers, clients, and even commercial real estate agents, and some residential real estate agents. So I thought it'd be good if I sat down with an individual that's in the commercial real estate field all day, every day. I think you might remember George Pino, Commercial Brokers International. Thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me.
George is, he's on the phones every day with clients, other agents, residential and commercial, right? Mostly
sure,
commercial.
we get a lot of referrals from residential agents, but they're also asking kind of what's happening on the marketplace.
So I thought it'd be good that you can hear what's directly from a commercial real estate agent. George is actually the CEO of Commercial Brokers International in Los Angeles, so he really has to keep his finger on the pulse of what's going on. Not just in Los Angeles, but around the country, because he does a lot of triple net sales around the country. So, George, why don't you tell us what you're hearing from investors right now, I guess?
Okay. Well, it's interesting, because I'm actually getting a kind of a mix between different investors, and, a lot of it is a knee-jerk reaction in some cases about, well, why, let's hold, let's wait, let's see what happens. Others are actually looking at this as potential opportunity to make some good purchases or even some sales at this time, because it really boils down to supply and demand, and if there's less supply out there, the demand is constant, then you're still going to have a better pricing actually for it. So
interest rates.
Interest rates right now, especially, with them coming down a little bit, we're seeing some amazing quotes that are coming across the board here, and there's just something right now that said, if you're paying 4% or more on your commercial loan, then you should be talking to us right now. So we can help put you in contact with the right lenders to get you a much better rate and get a better return then.
Yeah, it's something you might want to take a look at, is if you're going to refi or you want to sell, and it's just, I really see it as a good opportunity right now.
Absolutely. There's a lot of negative information flowing out right now with a lot of the press, and a lot of times it's because it captures people's attention and gets viewership.
Right. People want you to click on there.
There's an old saying that I think was misattributed to Ben Franklin, and I believe it's actually Edgar Allan Poe, that said, "Believe half of what you see and none of what you hear." And really, and what that really means is that question everything, and use, most investors are fairly astute, and they have common sense.
Right.
So really think about the basics of the investment, the supply and demand, the interest rates, what happens. If you want to if you want to take advantage right now, the buying power for people is great because of interest rates. So even if the price goes up a little bit, though, the buying power of the buyers, if interest rates rise, which they probably will, gets diminished. So they can't afford that. So it affects pricing. They go hand in hand. So really take a look at it and say, well, what is going on right now overall in the whole picture with interest rates, supply, demand, everything, and then when you actually look at it, I think this shows that there's opportunity in the marketplace. Yeah,
I really believe that it is a good time to keep moving forward. A lot of people are just kind of pulling back, shutting in, and it's not. I don't believe that that's really what you want to be doing right now. I really think there is a lot of opportunity. There are going to be people that are closing themselves out, so it could create more opportunity, I would think.
Absolutely.
And so, you really want to take a good look at that. Do your due diligence on, your area still, but also, take a good look at where the current market really is right now.
And remember also that, commercial real estate, it differs in residential in that business always goes on. Right. Whether a down market, even with the stock market and fluctuation, business still has to continue. And they look at that
Some
as opposed
businesses
to
are going to take a hit now.
absolutely,
Really.
absolutely. But then that also opens the door up for other businesses to take advantage of that. Perhaps there might be some sale leaseback opportunities. There could also be some opportunities for either moving into a smaller space or renegotiating the leases, where a commercial agent can come in and help do a different type of lease negotiation where you're actually paying a little bit less to keep you within the space. As markets fluctuate, there's always opportunity there to do something to help the businesses go, because businesses typically, and I'm not talking about any one specific business, but business in general will always continue.
Right. Yeah. Well. So always be looking for the opportunity, and just don't stop doing what you're doing every day. Just be smart about what you're doing. So I see that there's a lot of opportunity in the marketplace right now.
Absolutely.
And so now regarding commercial real estate agents, what are you saying to your agents right now?
Opportunity.
Opportunity.
One word. That's it. It's it's interesting in that there's an old adage that 10% of the agents do 90% of the business. And I've seen this now for, this has been my career for the last 27, 30, almost 30, well, actually 31 years now.
Time flies.
Right out of college. And, we've been through 3 downturns in that time frame.
Yep.
And each downturn we've actually done better business-wise as a broker or agent, because we add value to the clients, and we've been able to take advantage of the opportunities that exist. And in a down market, that doesn't mean that everything has stopped and that no one's doing anything. It just means that people are either repositioning, rethinking, and or looking for the way to adapt to that market. And ultimately it goes down to survival being the most adaptable, not necessarily the strongest, but the most adaptable.
Okay. Well, that's good news, actually. I wasn't sure what you were going to say today, so I thought this might be depressing. But because I too believe that it's just a great time to really be out creating opportunity for yourself and for if you're an agent, then for your clients as well. So,
absolutely.
If you have any further questions, please do reach out. You can DM me directly. And I'll put you in contact with George, or we'll put George's information at the bottom so you can reach out to him. If you haven't done so, please do subscribe, as we're going to put these videos out every week, every Wednesday actually. So George, thank you for coming in.
Thanks for having me again.
And thank you for watching, and we'll see you again next week.